All right. Hey, it's Crockett 36 for Allied Headquarters. Let me mute myself here. All right. I am using data off my phone, so I'm killing my data in order to bring you guys this turn, especially you, Schultze. And I think this board is correct. I'm going to zoom over the board. There's the German Navy. I still have a French Navy, and there is Fortress Europe. And there is preparations for Operation Barbarossa, and there is the Italian diminished Italian fleet, um, and then here is the Japanese Empire defense of Korea, defense of the homeland, declaration of war only with the British. The Americans are still out of it. They will declare war at the end of this turn, and then a large force down here. All right. It is Russia's turn right now. This is my stuff, of course. And Russia is still not at war. So I will buy 13 infantry, maybe one mech. So in international relations here, we are preparing for war and probably have a few too many resources here, but that spread of communism bonus and a strong China are going to make all the difference in the world. I do think that we'll pull these guys back to prepare for the onslaught of the Germans. Now, I am, of course, thinking about games I've studied on the last few days, and really, Oistello's game shows that, boy, if you get some of that spread of communism bonus money and you can have a fairly strong China, you can do a lot. So he did buy more transports, which means coastal. Could mean Victory City effort as opposed to, um, a traditional take over all of China. He's put 6 units onto the land via um, his factory here, and the rest have come ashore through transports. So interesting stuff. All right, so this is a fairly boring turn. I think um, I'm always hesitant to abandon Novgorod, even if it makes sense, which it does, obviously. So, is there any reason to think that he would rush me? The answer is no. His fast movers are here, so the first three will be taken, and Novgorod will hold out one more turn. So that's nice. Keeps them from receiving that bonus money. But I think with a lot of forces in the south, um, I just have to see what I can do to prepare. So let's get these guys ready, and we will shift Caucasus up north and move two more fast movers down there. That should be good enough. Okay, so I have one more plane than I think I have. Nope. That plane came from the Novgorod area. That's right. Okay, so I can leave that there because that can hit the front. Move those guys forward. Why didn't those three move? Okay, let's move those to the front. There's no combat, so I can go to non-comms. And that's always better. He could go by boats. So, um, no, he couldn't because, no, he could if so I'll move this here. He can't load in the hostile sea zone, so that will prevent the amphibious invasion of, get the sub out of there. Yeah, you can't load in a hostile sea zone. He has no destroyers, so I don't have to worry about him taking out my sub. And he is, oh, look at this. He wants to take these guys out. Shucks. Shucks. All right, let's deal with that. All right, we're gonna have to reinforce that. Let's undo everything. All right, let's get some units there. Okay, I gotta, oops, sorry, I gotta move that back. Yeah, let's make him do the air raid. He wants to stop that. Let's make him pay. All right, what's he got there? 7-9. That should be pretty costly. Okay, so we got 2 and 3, 5, 7, 8, 11. All right, let's see what he's got. It's not a bad deal. Take down some Russian, German air. Yeah. All right, and we'll bring these boys back. Okay, and oh, this needs to move over here. And then these guys have got to run away because he does have enough to. But I think I ought to put one in Manchuria just for the $3. I don't think there's a convoy. It'll get the Chinese up here. I don't think that would be bad. Oh, it would violate the Mongolian rule. Let's Russian non-combat. Did I already move these? I did. This is a move from the last turn, and I have to move those at the end of after the French turn. So these are already moved. All right, Russia's done. So if I place 3 in Novgorod, they would have to run away. So place 3 here. And I will place some here because I will be continuing that fight, even if he doesn't, even if he eliminated that force. Okay, those will all go there for a total. Our Moscow math right now, assuming those are all wiped out and his planes are all wiped out. I'm looking at 23, 24, 34, 36, 38, and 8 is 38, 46, 54, 55. Hopefully those planes can make it back. 55 versus on the board 20, 36, 46, 49, 49, and 8, 57, 58, 59. All right, I'm a little closer to my. All right, good. Ends with $37. Japanese have already gone. Yes. Okay, so the numbers will not be accurate here. They did not declare war on the Americans or the French. Okay. All right, the Americans. What are we up to? Let's take a look real quick. Okay, so he abandoned. So the situation in the Pacific is that he abandoned Sea Zone 6, but because I'm not at war, so the great thing is I actually get away with saving that destroyer and that sub. He's coastal, except for 42. 42 could be hit by three different sort of tag teams. He could be hit with these three fighters, these three, and this destroyer over here, 4 units, and this unit. Likely, I would, let's say I take down, get 2 hits here and another 2. So we're talking 4 hits with the possibility of a 5th hit. That would be, obviously, he's going to throw away his destroyers. He can't land the planes, so the planes have to be taken as casualties. 4 hits is pretty reasonable, so I would think he walks away with, I lose 8 units, and he loses 4. Maybe damages that carrier. But I lose a lot of any sort of skirmish abilities, so. All right, so I need more. I'll go to Sea Zone 6, 7 right now. Now, this does have a naval base. So that's the trick that you get out of this Sea Zone. And that naval base does take you to Sea Zone 7. And these planes here, 9 planes, also reach Sea Zone 7. So that is sort of the trick. Let's see if Hainan, I'll bet you Hainan reaches it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Hainan does not reach that. 1, 2, let's go a little wider. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5, 6. No. So that is fairly good. I can't end my turn in any Japanese area. I wonder if this is called Japanese area though, because it is originally. This is originally British. So that is a fair question whether or not. So, all right. Um, Over here, we need what? Oh yeah, this is real. This looks exactly like it did at the beginning. That's real. Okay, not too concerned over here. Oh, I do have to roll this dice, Schultze, for your Italians. There was 5 infantry. You only rolled for 4. Not sure why, but I will roll a dice right now. And there we go. Here it comes. 3, miss. My 2s never hit. It's ridiculous. Never depend on your 2s to hit. All right, I'm going to drop a transport for sure in there. But I think a lot of air is in order. All right, let's drop another aircraft carrier, and let's get some. Let's get a bomber. Let's get some more destroyers for blockers. Let's pick up a transport. Let's save $3 and take a look at it. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. If I go to Magnificent Seven and he attacks me, I want to be able to hit his ships pretty hard. So actually, I'm going to have to go with pointy things. So no transports. I need power to hit. And I think I might go with another sub. And then give myself another bomber. Because I want that hit to be really effective. So this gets me hit points because I can throw those away to get one more round of combat, another roll of dice. Because he actually doesn't have that many. He sends these ships in here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit points. So he wipes me out, but he brings them into combat. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking like a star because I come in with these ships. Because every ship on the board right now can reach Magnificent Seven. And I've only got 2 carriers on board, so that's 4 planes. And I've got 1, 4, 6 planes on the that can come. So this will be filled up with planes that come. So let's do that. And I think that's going to make it really scary for him to move into that area. I'd be able to do the air raid, but I don't think you'll be able to do do it. So there we go. I think I can go with everything. And I know the infantry on the. Okay, I'm going to take the diver out because the diver doesn't defend as well. And that should make it really tempting and really prohibitive. Okay, let's make sure. Okay. There's no way I can stop a bomber coming in here. So let's run let's run these back. Oh, and that'll be another 4. So we got 4s rolling 2s that hit only ships. And then this bomber over here, my 3rd bomber, So that, I mean, that does not look like anything I would want to get involved with. Um, uh, okay, I think that's. Oh yeah, Pacific. Okay, these guys. Okay, let's get these guys in range of that. So if he did it, I could run this destroyer through. So that'll give him something else to think about, and another sub involved with the combat, which is just devastating. I think I could be wrong. So let's check out our hit points here. 4, 8, another 4, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hit points, I think. Um, as far as dice rolls, 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 hit points, 14 dice roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8. 14 hit points. And he's got 9 fighters. And he's got these. So he might be able to win that battle, take those down. But then comes the reckoning. My only question is the transports. I think I'll move one of the transports out because they do attack. So let's enable edits, perform move, and I'll move this to here. Yes. I want to make it a little tempting for him. So he attacks, he needs these hit points for sure. And that could scrub his entire fleet. The ships get left behind. And then this hits him. The whole and by the way, that even with failure, all these units um, are still here. And the Russians, actually, you know what? The Russians are going to have to move in. They are absolutely going to have to move in. I need him focused on 2 different, very dangerous areas. All right, that sounds good to me. The Battle of oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I forgot. This can fly up. I can get one more plane in there. So that plane can go there. Why is it saying it can't? Oh, yeah, it can't land. Okay. Let's get that plane out of there. Nope. Western United States. Season. I'll undo that. And this plane, I forgot how this plane can actually reach C Zone 7. I mean, I don't know if Larry intended that, but man, that's good stuff right there. I expect a declaration from Larry to say, someone has finally discovered the secret Allied victory. No, just kidding. Um, you know what? Let's get this out of here because I do expect combat. I expect him to do this. I am expecting this loss. Um, but I'm also expecting to hit him back pretty hard. All right, I think I have taken care of that situation. All right, let's bring it on. So so this is the complications. The complication is that he's got to fight this battle in C Zone 7. He's got to fight this He's got to fight Yunnan, and I drew him way far south in and I'm still even far this far south. I have a lot of teeth because I own three of the four islands. I've got a destroyer off the coast, I've got a destroyer here, and India does not look like it needs, you know. So, but I do have to be aware of a Victory City win. So I'm assuming maybe, I mean, I do not anticipate India being taken. So at this point in time, I've got to be a little aware of Sydney. But with four transports, he could hit Hawaii, which I left open. Um, so that's the thing to be aware of. So all right, I think that's it for we're not at war. That's it. The Americans over here can't go anywhere. Done. All right. Okay, let's get our pointy things here. So this goes here and here. The bomber. Let's check out the bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can land in the Aleutians. Oh, he needs 7 though. Hmm. Okay, let's make sure. I need those bombers involved. Even more than I need the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go undo this. Okay, it'll have to be the carrier and 2 bombers. That will give me 4 bombers. All right, one of these planes has got to go to the Aleutians. Um, so, okay, put the subs over here. How many subs do I have? 1 and 4 bombers. And then I will send one of the fighters. I'm gonna take it off. And I'll add a fighter to the Aleutians. So whatever he has left over at this point in time will be hit by 4 bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aircraft carrier. I'm assuming I don't think he can take out that sub. I wouldn't. I don't think you worry about that sub. He's got a sub right here that I could submerge. So 1 sub, 2, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice with 2 more hit points. Looks good to me. All right. Let's crack 30 right there. Let's go do China. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I can accelerate at this point in time. I'd like to. I'd like to buy another plane is what I'd like to buy. All right. Let's get this going. So we are not going to do a lot of fighting. I don't want to get coastal for sure. That would be insane. Not yet. I need to have like overwhelming numbers for that. I could engage this guy right here. I don't want to risk too many. And then the 6 right here were intended to go north. So I don't think so. I don't think he has a lot of planes on land. He doesn't want those planes. I don't think he wants those planes too far. These planes are intended to go 1. Okay. Yeah, let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive, actually. I need him to need to be. Yes, I need him to be. Yes, I do. I need him to be fighting this battle. Yeah, let's make him need to be there. And that, I'm not even sure I can afford that Hunan guy. Yeah, let's get that Hunan guy in there. Let's, yeah, let's attack actually in the north. Yeah, let's attack. Let's need him to fight. All right, that's it. We'll roll 4 dice there just to fake out the. All right, and Shahar got him. Nice. Okay, battle for Quang got him. All right, that's it. And let's drop these guys here. Let's let's take back over Hong Kong. All right. Okay, production. I did say I was going to put down a factory, and I think I might actually put down two. I think everything looks safe. Not worried about a drop. I don't think he's making that much money right now. I already did the sea line prevent buy. I've got healthy planes. Let's buy a factory, and let's think about getting those planes. Made a huge amount of money. And let's get some planes on the board. Need a destroyer for down here. The French guys can pop into the. Nope, actually, that's not true. Got one transport. Got a lot more guys than one down here. He does have 3 planes. Oh, he's got a bomber there too, I think. Pretty sure. We're pretty sure that bomber's right there. Okay, fighters can't land if he attacks Egypt, so he can attack with 3 units. Okay. He can hit my carrier though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this guy's gone. See what we can do about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna have to buy an airbase. That sucks. Where are my 2 bombers? Oh yeah, over there. Okay, so then 3 plane scramble out of. All right, I'm gonna drop He's only got three fighters here. Yeah, I'm gonna drop three here. I mean a plane. I'm gonna make it a bomber. Trying for a new bomber strategy. Okay, so one, two, three, four. 4 rounds. Planes have to get to Moscow. Okay, so this is the big one that I have to, $30 for the Pacific. I'm at war, so I won't make as much this time. And I will be convoyed here. I don't want this to go home. Now, Malaya obviously is a big deal because if he can take Malaya, then he's got a naval base to repair these two battleships. And I don't want him to repair those if I can help it. So I want to keep him down here if I can. All right. Um, but generally, I think three aircraft would be super duper. But if we were to build a navy, what would we drop in here? I think we would drop an aircraft carrier because we can fill that up with. He comes over here. He can't repair, but he can hit me. Oh, it feels good to hit me. So how can you have him win every battle and lose the war? So that's what I'm trying to do. Win every battle, lose the war. This destroyer comes here. Could send that destroyer there. Two planes and one plane to scramble. I think that might be the ticket. I can't do two aircraft carriers, or I would. There we go. I'm going to do it. Lose every battle, win the war. It's going to be too tempting. He is not going to be able to resist doing this. um, whether I'm being wise or not, that's another question. But, I think those have got to go down there. Nah, I want Malaya. I got. Oh no, no, I can do Malaya. No, I can't. No, I mean Siam. I want Siam. Those troops are too good to not kill. Then I want to be able to retake Malaya, and then we need to do an air raid. I need to activate Northwest Persia and do an air raid on this. Oops, on Iraq. Um, Do I really need to do the air raid on Iraq? He's got a lot of forces there. So I don't think so. I will hit that with, I just want to take it down one, two, and I'll retreat through. I'm going to do that. Okay, then two of these guys can actually go to. Could I do anything here? That's going to move over here. This has got to go to maybe two. Okay, this goes for the airbase. This goes on the airbase. That goes into the water. We could go this way with that and hit them with the bomber as well, but I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to go this way with these guys. Hmm. Did I just do the screw up? I did screw that up. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. That guy goes to Northwest Persia. Let's get that guy out of Iraq. I'm nervous he'll be successful. The money has got to go. Okay, we'll put this over here to make that a little more tempting. I hate to leave those guys all alone. I have to. Okay, this guy comes there. I think the bomber is needed over in this area. All right, let's take a look up here. This goes here. Obviously, want to stay out of the range of that fleet, 112. So I could land here, land here and pick up the two. Maybe, I think so. This could act as the new blocker. Oh, wait, I have a fleet, three planes. I already have two, so I only need one. I think I want this down here. One down here. Three plane scramble. against 3, 4. Take out the Italians. I think I'm going to do that. This is still 3 planet scramble, so I will put the. I'm going to put the. I'm going to put those guys in. No, I'm good. I'm not worried about Gibraltar. I don't think. No, there's no transport there. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to put that bomber up north. I'm going to put that bomber in England. Got some offensive power there. Okay. I think that's all I can do right now. All right, let's do it. Battle, I'm going to just roll some rando dice. 5 or 7. Boom. Siam. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, this is a big one. 5. I was the AI. Can't be smart enough to figure this out. 6. Hopefully not. It's 2. Yes, he is. All right. Retreat to Persia. All right. We activate Northwest Persia. And this guy goes here. Oh, he got picked up. This guy drops here. The planes. Uh-oh. Did I screw up? Oh, I did screw up. I can't do this battle. Because those planes have got to land here. Ah, poopers. Okay. Farfanugan. Okay, perform move. These guys will go down here. And the planes will go here. Nope, that's not right. Planes will go here. This plane will go here. And then I'll give the territory back to the Japanese. 1, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, I'll change that in a minute. Add units. I did speak it that I was going to put the planes there. Okay, I'll get those in a minute. You cannot have Siam. All right. And movement. Airbase here. Factory here. Bomber here. $30. This should still be a healthy amount of money. Here, there, $18. Okay, blockade for 41 gets a 4 and a 6. Blockade for 44 gets a 5. Those are terrible submariners. Okay, I need to do the edits. Territory, change territory owner. Back to Japanese. And add 2 units. No harm, no foul. All right, so let's take a look at the. Okay, so the worst thing he could do was attack this, and I've got a fairly robust defense. 3 scrambling planes, fighter, diver, and a carrier. So he's still, that's all to prevent that bonus. So let's see what he does. But that will not affect the French. All right, so I'm going to zoom through the French and the Italians. I guess I should check my messages, see if he's watching. Sure you don't want to do anything? Yes, I'm sure you don't want to do anything. Yes. None. Okay, and $21 for Anzac. Okay, this is tricky. This is definitely tricky. He's got a lot of transports, so let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna buy something defensive. So I really want to buy naval. If I bought naval, what would it be? Aircraft carrier. Aircraft carrier. If I didn't buy carrier, I buy 2 destroyers and a sub. Oh man, 2 subs. Okay, we can obviously kill this guy. I'm gonna change it. I gotta buy defensive. A Victory City one would suck. I'm gonna buy a tank. I can save money. He has 2 transports right now. Could hit land in Australia. So 2. Yeah, I'll buy 3 tanks. No, no, no. You know what I'll do? I'll buy 2 mechs and a plane. And I'll pop one up to a tank. Okay. So that if he landed here, which I think is where he can land, 1, 2, 3, put these guys all down here, and then these could all hit all 4, 7 units. Okay. And he can only land with 4. Right, let's get I wish this would hit, but it won't. I am going to do this and this. Oh, no, no, no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is going to be a three-plane scramble. And that will take out that. And the destroyer is going to. Is there any blocking I could do? We definitely want them occupied. Let's get that destroyer running actually south. Yep, right in the face of the fleet. Right in there. Okay, with the plane available, I will go to Malaya so I have a counterattack with the Anzac people too. I can skirmish. Because we love the skirmish. Okay, and they are fine. That's it. Yes. Kill it, kill it, kill it. All right. All right. Non-com. Place these. Oh, I forgot. These guys are all going here. I'm gonna have to move these guys down manually. $16. Oh, shucks. The rule. I was gonna read the rules. Show history. Turn complete. Convoys ends with 11. 4 lost to blockade. 42, 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2. Okay. Let's get those back. All right. All right. I need to move all these guys. If I go to French combat move, it'll do easier. Full three-plane scramble. That's pretty impressive. French politics done. Combat moves. All right, I am going to do that. Yeah, I said I would. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, here, French Indo. And then these guys are moving in. So I think shortly I can get that down for skirmishes. But we are trying to be aggressive. Let's stop that right there. Let's get him in there. And then the ships. Go right there. Yes. That's it. All right. So let's do a recap. I don't think I've done a recap on the whole turn. Oh, the Russians. The Russians. I think the Russians have got to go in. We got to do the non-com down here. Perform action. Let all these guys move down to South Australia. Okay. And shucks. I'm not a non-com. Okay, so let's do a recap. These guys have got to go in. Um, Russians. Okay, and that goes to Russia, China territory. All right. The Japanese have got many, many opportunities to kill. I wonder what they'll do. All right. Well, good job. You were ready for me, but I'm not sure you're ready for this kind of aggression. So we'll see. See what happens. Okay, so recap: one artillery, one infantry in Quebec, two subs in 101, one destroyer, cruiser, transport. Central United States has two infantry, artillery, tank, and two anti-aircraft. There are two transports and carrier, artillery, three infantry, and 10 in West Coast has four bombers, one diver, one fighter, two anti-aircraft, four mech, one infantry, one fighter in Aleutians, one sub in 116, one destroyer in not sure what that is. 18. There are one battleship, two cruisers, two carriers, four fighters, four uh, destroyers, and one sub in the Magnificent Seven. 18 infantry, two anti-aircraft in Manchuria, two infantry and one fighter in Suiyuan, 15 infantry, four delicious artillery in Quangsi, two British infantry, one infantry in Yunnan, one Australian fighter, and one infantry in Shan, two infantry, one artillery, four mech, three anti-aircraft in Shan as well, three infantry in Malaya, two infantry in Sumatra for the British, two infantry in Celebes, one Australian and one anti-aircraft in Java, one destroyer in 57, one artillery, three infantry, one anti-aircraft in South Australia, as well as one fighter, one tank, and one mech in New South Wales, one infantry in New Zealand. Okay, so one French destroyer, one fighter and diver and aircraft carrier with a sub, two destroyers, and a transport in 39, three scrambling fighters, two Anzac and one British, one bomber, and two infantry in India, one infantry in uh, East Persia, one tank in Persia. There are only two defenders left in Iraq. There's an infantry in northwest Persia. Egypt has two infantry, three infantry, two artillery, two Anzac infantry, one French infantry, one infantry in Malta. A new factory in Egypt, a new airbase in Gibraltar with three scrambling fighters defending a British carrier, fighter diver, and there's an infantry in Gibraltar as well as in 92 there is maybe a French destroyer and French cruiser with two infantry in Algeria. In England, there are 10 infantry, one mech, two fighters, two Brit fighters, one French fighter, two bombers, two French dudes, and five anti-aircraft. I think I've already said this. I think I'm done. Oh, down in 88 is a transport, British transport, destroyer, tank, and infantry in French Guiana. Oh, I don't think I did Russia. Russian sub in 114, Russian destroyer, cruiser and one 15, 21 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft, and 1 artillery in Belarus, 5 infantry in Bryansk, 10 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 mech in West Ukraine, 3 infantry in Ukraine, 1 mech in Volgograd, and 3 mech, 2 infantry, 2 tanks, 3 fighters, and 1 diver in Caucasus, 8 infantry in Moscow. And in turn 3, this is the German turn 3, the German-Russian turn 3, and Russian infantry invade. This is 1 turn ahead, people, so that Germany, Japan can go at the same time. Actually, Italy, Germany, and Japan can all go at the same time. 18 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft in Manchuria. So Japan has, I mean, all sorts of delicious targets. But can it kill Manchuria? The fleets, the seventh, Magnificent Seven, Quangzi, and the delicious Navy in 39, all at the same time. Maybe it can. Not to mention a delicious Chinese fighter here with 2 infantry, leaving the rest of China wide open. And will he make the attack on the Caucasus? With a mech right behind it. I think I'll leave that. Okay, I think I got them all. I think I got everything. All right, that's Croc 36. Killing my data. Let's take a look at, make sure, see if he's watching. Nope, Schultz, he's not watching. Get out of bed, you bum. 473 subscribers. Okay, I am a little bit away from monetization, so got to stop just using YouTube for YouTube Wars and do some strategy videos. All right.